I'm Lucy and today I am going to talk about the opticians in Taiwan. So I know before I did the dentist in Taiwan and it seems like we're following a theme, but I can promise you I did not do my own DIY laser eye surgery or anything too crazy. If you are a new viewer, you can go back and check out the dentist one. And if you like the video, then please subscribe and ring that bell. So the opticians in Taiwan really are so easy and cheap and convenient. So these days I have had lots of problems with my eyes and I know I need to go to an eye doctor or an optician's, but I'm really putting it off. So I always thought I had perfect vision. It never occurred to me that I had any problems with my eyes until probably my second or third year in Taiwan. I joined some Chinese classes and I hid at the back of the room as far away from the teacher as I possibly could. I'm a better teacher than student. And I couldn't see the blackboard. And when I came home and I explained to my husband that it was really difficult to see the blackboard, he mentioned that that wasn't normal. Well, I just assumed that if something was far away, you couldn't see it. That makes perfect sense to me. I could see stuff that was at a reasonable distance. I felt like the classrooms were just too long and narrow. It was definitely the classroom's fault and not my eyesight. But then I thought about it and I was like, yeah, no, in your life, your eyes get tested. And he asked me if I had ever been to the opticians and had my eyes checked. Well, no, I hadn't. I guess they check your eyes at school and then again, before your first driving test, they check your eyes by asking you to say the number plate from the car across the road. And I did that perfectly. It was our family car. Huh? And when I did my driving license again in Taiwan, they ask you to do the eye test. But because nobody could speak English, they put me in with another girl and she was saying all the answers and I was just pointing whatever she said. And I just assumed that I could see it. And while I had never intended to cheat on my tests, it suddenly occurred to me that maybe I had been. So my husband suggested that we could go to the opticians the next day. And I cringed. Not only do I hate spending time taking care of myself, I have passed those glasses shops so many times with the lasers outside and the music blaring. I don't understand why glasses shops are like discos. I was so nervous that I was going to go in with eye problems and come out with ear problems. It's so loud and I didn't have to go to one of these nightclub themed stores. So the next day, my husband and I jumped on the scooter and drove to the optician. While there are not as many opticians as dentists, which is surprising for the amount of people that wear glasses, there are a lot.
台湾近视人口的比例高居全球第一，根据统计，每10人就有9个人近视。
And it was so easy. There was no other customers, just us and the optician. And he just told me to sit down and put my face in the big machine, and he'd done his thing and we were finished in about 10 minutes. It was really that easy. The checkup itself was free, easy, simple, perfect. And a week later I went back and picked up my glasses, which I think cost about 1,000 NT, and it was a bargain. It was so good. Suddenly, I could see the blackboard in my classroom, so I could return to my back seat and hide, and I could see all the things that were really far away, those billboard signs and the birds in the trees, and it was all really very, very exciting for me. Now in the UK, if you want to get your eyes checked, you need to make an appointment at the opticians by phone or online, and then it costs about 1,000 NT just to get the checkup, and you have to add the price of the glasses on top of that. So I don't think people get their eyes checked as often as they should. Like I said, I had never got mine checked before this point. So time went on and I started to realize that my eyesight was getting worse. I don't wear my glasses as often as I should, but when I put them on, I wasn't feeling the effects that I had felt years previously. And knowing how easy and convenient the opticians was, I decided to go back. And we went back to the optician and he did another thorough check of my eyes. And I could see that he was a little confused. And then like a light bulb went off over his head and he tried again. And I was like, yes, this one, I can see. This is the lens. And he explained that those were my glasses lenses washed. And I was so embarrassed. Oh my goodness, I was mortified. Why did I not try that before bothering him? But he was so professional. And he really kindly taught me how to wash my glasses effectively and sent me on my merry way. And now maybe I have to go back to him, and I'm really putting it off because while I know he is amazing, I know that I am a little bit embarrassing. So I've just been putting it off and putting it off. But definitely this week I will go because I know it's only gonna take 10 minutes. I know I don't have to worry about waiting or him laughing at me. Next time I make a video, I will be able to see clearly. Woohoo! Hopefully. So please share with me some of your optician stories. I'm sure they can't be as embarrassing as this. And if you have been to any of these disco glasses shops, please tell me your experience with that because I am yet to go inside. And if you have been to the opticians in another country, I would be interested to know how that went because I really haven't been in the UK, but I can't imagine that it is more convenient than here. I'm not joking when I say I was in and out in 10 minutes, that they were fast, but they were really thorough and did an amazing job. And I'm really glad that my husband convinced me to go. So yes, let me know your experiences, and if you liked the video, of course, like and share it and show me some support. And I will be back next week with better eyesight. So I will see you then. Bye bye!